What is science and technology in the Philippine context? In the Philippine context, science and technology serve as key drivers of national development, with the government actively investing in these fields to address pressing challenges such as economic growth, healthcare, agriculture, and disaster preparedness. Through institutions like the Department of Science and Technology or DOST, the country promotes research and innovation aimed at improving local industries and public services. For instance, technological advancements in agriculture have led to increased productivity and resilience against climate change, while the use of modern technology in disaster risk management has proven essential given the country's vulnerability to natural calamities. Moreover, science and technology plays a crucial role in healthcare with research initiatives aimed at addressing public health crises, including the development of vaccines. Despite limited resources and infrastructure, efforts like the Balik Scientist Program encourages Filipino people, experts abroad to contribute to local scientific advancement. Overall, science and technology are vital in positioning the Philippines for sustainable growth and global competitiveness. Showcase the country's efforts in disaster management using advanced technologies like Pag-asa's weather forecasting and Project NOAA. Highlight real-life examples of how these technologies have saved lives during typhoons or earthquakes.
The indigenous science and technology in the Philippines. In the Philippines, traditional knowledge, systems, and practices that have been evolved over centuries by distinct indigenous people are referred to as indigenous science and technology. This covers resource management, ecological conservation methods, agriculture, and healing arts, all of which are frequently deeply connected with the regional culture and spiritual. First is the food production and agriculture. Indigenous farming practices include companion planting, agroforestry, and Sweden, or the slash and burn agriculture. They grow regional crops that are suited to the environment, including as rice, taro, and root vegetables.
2. Technology in conjunction with craftsmanship, traditional arts and craft. Indigenous groups use methods passed down through the generation to manufacture textiles, pottery, and implements. They frequently use sustainable resources. 3. Sustainable fishing methods. For aquaculture and fishing, indigenous fishing methods include using net and fish traps, as well as seasonal fishing days and local understanding of fish behavior. Four, remedy and medication herbal medicine, based on in-depth knowledge of the characteristic and implants of local plants. Indigenous healers or babaylan employ a wide range of them for medical uses.
Science and technology in the Philippines encompass the country's efforts to advance knowledge and innovation through research, development, and application of scientific principles and technologies. The government and private sector collaborate to address local challenges, promote sustainable development, and enhance economic growth with a focus on areas such as agriculture, health, information technology, and environmental conservation. Key institution policies and initiatives supports the growth of a competitive and knowledge-driven economy. Sustainable tech innovations such as e-jeepneys, e-trucks, and e-bikes represent significant advancement in urban transportation, aiming to reduce environmental impact while offering efficient mobility solutions. E-jeepneys, which are electric versions of traditional jeepneys, help decrease air pollution and noise in cities by using clean energy sources like electricity instead of diesel. E-trikes or electric tricycles provide a green alternative for short-distance travel, especially in congested areas, and can be a more sustainable option for small business and local transportation. E-bikes, on the other hand, combine human pedaling with electric assistance, making them an eco-friendly choice for commuters and reducing reliance on cars for short trips. Collectively, these innovations contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emissions, lowering operational costs, and enhancing the quality of urban life by promoting cleaner and more sustainable transport options.
The impact of science and society. Science has a major impact on society because it drives technical, medical, and economic advancement while simultaneously posing ethical and social difficulties. Society in turn drives scientific research, resulting in a dynamic and interdependent connection. The relationship between science and society refers how scientific advancements influence and shape societal evolution, while society in turn influences the direction, funding, and ethical consideration of scientific study. Science propels technological advancements, economic growth, healthcare breakthroughs, and environmental sustainability, all of which transform daily living and global systems. Meanwhile, society ideals, demands, and difficulties drive scientific discovery and innovation, resulting in a dynamic and mutually beneficial partnership.
In today's world, we are living in a time of rapid growth of technology and innovation. Science and technology fuel advancements which move the world, and like the rest of the world, science and technology is integrated for opportunities, programs, social transformations, and development for the betterment of humanity and society. Science and technology policy is one of the important role of the betterment and development of any country. In order to achieve positive use of science and technology, the Philippine government introduced and implemented several programs, projects, and policies to boost the area of science and technology. The goal is to prepare the whole country and its people to meet the demand of a technologically driven world and capacitate the people to be in a world driven by science.
Here, the National Research Council of the Philippines, or NCRP, clustered these policies into four, namely: first, social sciences, humanities, education, international policies, and governance. As described, aside from being a powerful driver of social and economic development, education has the potential to raise ASEAN awareness and foster a regional identity. Second, which is the basics, engineering, and industrial research in earth and space sciences and mathematics. This is to ensure that people will receive good opportunities where their profession will be maximized and developed, and also in order for the Filipinos not to anymore go abroad for good employment. Third is the medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical sciences. This is to provide improved access to pharmaceutical products without compromising the safety, efficacy, and quality of the product placed in the market. And lastly is the biological sciences, agriculture, and forestry.
Commission on Higher Education, or we also known as the JED. So the JED is headed by a chairperson and board commissioner appointed by a president. The current chairperson is Prospero Popoy E. De Berta III, chairman of the Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education, or UNIPAS, and commissioner of UNESCO. Prior to his appointment to the commission, he served as Vice President for Public Affairs of the University of the Philippines from 2011 to 2016 and Professor of Public Administration. So the Commission on Higher Education is a Government Agency under the office of the President of the Philippines. It is responsible for regulating and governing all higher education, institution, and post-secondary educational programs in the country. The Commission on Higher Education is Philippine government agency in charge with promoting relevant and quality higher education, ensuring access to quality higher education, and guaranteeing and protecting academic freedom for continuing intellectual growth, advancement of learning, and research development of responsible and effective leadership education of high-level professional and enrichment of historical and cultural heritage. So the Commission of Higher Education, or the CHED, is responsible for ensuring that colleges and universities in the Philippines provide high-quality education. It sets standard, regulates institutions, and makes sure they meet this standard. CHED also works to make education accessible by offering scholarship and financial aids, especially for those who can afford it.
Development policies in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, like any other country, has adopted an integrity and policy standard to direct its improvement of science and technology. The Philippines Congress had passed different laws that cater to a multitude of themes related to conservation, health, technology development, and basic research. In this regard, these laws are in line with UN or United Nations Convention and Agreement, including UNESCO and ASEAN, which promote cooperation and compliance with global standards.
We often hear that famous scientists come from various countries. But did you know that we also have Filipino scientists who have made significant contributions to the science in the Philippines? They are recognized internationally and specialize in various disciplines, including agriculture, mathematics, physics, medicine, chemistry, and a lot more. Here are some notable Filipino scientists. The first one will be Ramon Cabanos Barba. He developed a simple method of inducing early flowering in mango plants. His invention, widely used today, revolutionized the Philippine mango industry, making the crop one of the country's top export earners. The second one will be Josefino Cacas Comiso. He developed algorithms for retrieving sea ice, concentration, surface temperature, and cloud data. The third one will be Jose Bejar Cruz Jr. He has made major contributions to the theory and practice of automatic control. The fourth one will be Lourdes Hansuigros, a biochemist whose research has enhanced the understanding of the biochemistry of toxic peptides from the venom of Conus marine snails. Throughout the Philippines, she is known as the sea snail venom specialist.
Conclusion. Indigenous science played a significant role in the Philippines' pre-colonial past, while Western colonization introduced formal science and technology. Indigenous knowledge and practices continued to influence Filipino life and culture.